Hello, my name's Amanda May and I'm from a little town called Modesto, California. I was asked to make this video to just tell you a little bit about myself and growing up and, the things that I went through and overcame. So I'm just going to real briefly just tell you that life was not fair for me. Unfortunately, my mom and dad were both heroin addicts, and I was actually born in the county jail because of some of my mom's addictions and things that happened during her addiction. And so I really thought I didn't have a chance growing up. My motto used to be since I was born in jail, I was going to die in jail. And that's how I ended up living my life. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of rules and structure in my life. I had a lot of anger and hate and just stuff in my heart that I didn't know how to deal with, and I didn't have no support to help me deal with the things that I was dealing with. They didn't have Narcotics Anonymous. They didn't have anything like that for my mom when I was growing up. So I took a wrong path that ended up in a very dark place. At 18, I gave birth to my daughter, who I loved with all of my heart, and promised her that I would never, ever be the kind of mom that my mom was with me growing up. I do know that my mom tried the best that she possibly could. She was just bound in her addiction, and that's actually what happened with me. I wanted to be a good mom, and I wanted to be there for my daughter, but unfortunately, I started using drugs when I was 14 years old. I was heavy into methamphetamines, doing it on the daily, doing things to get my drugs that I'm not very proud of, that ended up me a revolving door inside the institutions. I ended up going to every single prison you could go to in California. I ended up going to all the fire camps that you could go to, and nothing was helping me with my addiction. I would go to some meetings here and there. I would try to stop doing drugs, and it just ended up coming right back into my life. I had lost all hope. My daughter hated me. She wanted nothing to do with me. She just was tired of me lying and betraying her. And so I just was hopeless until one day in my cell in the county jail, in a isolation cell, I got sent to a really dark place, and I was just really hopeless, and I just cried out to God, and I just said, God, please, if you're real, if you're really real, I need you to help me with this addiction. I cannot stop doing drugs. And it was at that moment that the Holy Spirit came into my cell and has done just miracles in my life. I now have 6 years off of methamphetamines. My daughter's back in my life. I'm a productive citizen in the world. I go out and do outreach for the kingdom, try to reach souls that are lost, trying to bring hope and light into their lives. And so if you're watching this video and you're feeling hopeless, or you're feeling just that you just don't have a way out, I'm telling you right now that if you just cry out to the Lord, that He will come and He will just do things in your life that you would never even imagined. I know there's support out there now. I know there's Narcotics Anonymous. I know there's sponsors. I know there's mentors. There's just all kinds of people that have just come together just to help the ones that are lost, just to come back to where they need to be. I know that I have more freedom in my life now than I have ever had, and I thank God for that. And so if you don't know the Lord, all you have to do is just ask Him into your heart and watch Him do what He's going to do. I really hope that somebody is touched by this video, knowing that they have a chance out here in this society. You're worth it.